Bergen Community College presents Bergen Bulldog Radio. Torch TV, FiOS Channel 26. The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the participants and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of Bergen Community College. Welcome to Bergen Bulldog Radio Live for the week of April 23rd, 2026. I am your host, Michael Richardson. Bergen Bulldog Radio Live is a weekly news magazine program produced by the radio production class on the Paramus campus of Bergen Community College. Each week, our program will bring insight on current topics here on the campus of New Jersey's largest community college. This week is our final program for the spring 2026 semester. Our Bergen Bulldog Focus segment will feature an in-depth discussion about the upcoming BCC commencement ceremonies. We will also have a final word from all of our classmates and our professor. We are glad you joined us today. Now let's get caught up with the latest news around Bergen Community College.
I'm Lorena Nunez-Cruz, and this is Bergen Bulldog News. In Oakland, a family has been sharing their home with a mother bear and her 4 baby cubs. They were cute at first, but then they started bringing over the neighbor's trash and chewing on wires to the central air unit of the house. On Tuesday morning, for the first time since the fall, the entire family of bears finally left the den. 5 Bergen County towns are in the top 20 most educated in NJ, according to a new report on NJ.com. Ridgewood, Tenafly, Hohokus, Franklin Lakes, and Englewood Cliffs are 5 of the 20 towns with the highest percentage of degree holders. Ridgewood placed the highest of the 5, coming in at 8th with 85.2% of adults holding degrees. While Bergen County receives praise in education, they get an F for air quality in the new American Lung Association report. Most counties in New Jersey received failing or near failing grades. Bergen, Middlesex, Mercer, and Ocean counties all received F grades for unhealthy ozone pollutions that decline the air quality conditions. Some good news in Fairlawn. Zadie's Kosher Bake Shop, a popular local bakery destroyed by a fire nearly 2 years ago, is reopening. Despite challenges, it has rebuilt and reopened on Promenade Boulevard in Fairlawn with a much larger storefront. The shop will have a ribbon-cutting ceremony on May 11th. Bergen Town Center in Paramus is adding 7 new stores, including a bakery, fitness center, and Hong Kong barbecue. The mall, located on Route 4, announced these additions yesterday. The new lineup will include Elevation Fitness, Tap Bakery and Cafe, Nail Art Spa, Pilates Addiction, Capone's, Canton Rodeo, and jewelry store Swarovski. In Bulldog and entertainment news.
This week on Bergen Buzz, we're talking throwbacks now. From Baby to Yukon, Justin is back in the public eye after keeping a low profile these past few years. Bieber has been coming up in the media a little bit more, sparking rumors that new music and maybe even a tour. Fans have been quick to see the teasers and the hints, making fans believe that Justin's new era is coming soon. Nothing confirmed yet, but something to keep an eye out for. New in movies, Deadpool 3 is building hype online with big names casted and surprise cameos. Fans are already calling it one of the most anticipated movies coming up. The star-studded cast is making the world excited for this one. Next on Bergen Buzz, social media is keeping young minds making their minds full jobs. From funny memes to influencers, there's always a spot for someone on social media. And finally, festival season is coming upon us with Ultra kicking it off and then straight into Coachella, generating huge buzz from collabs, huge headliners, and viral highlights. That's all I have for you this week on Bergen Buzz. I'm Riley Hamilton.
Every time you look at your phone while driving, you're making a choice that puts lives at risk. Distracted driving is one of the leading causes of crashes in the United States. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, it killed 3,208 people in 2024 and injured over 300,000 more. It only takes a few seconds to check a text or change a song, but in those few seconds, a crash can happen, a life can be changed, or someone's future can be lost. Even a moment of distraction behind the wheel can have permanent consequences. Keep your phone down and your focus on the road. Nothing on your screen is worth a life.
You're watching Bergen Bulldog Radio live from Bergen Community College here on Torch TV Fios Channel 26 and the Bergen Bulldog Radio YouTube channel. And now it's time for Bergen Bulldog Focus.
Hi, welcome back to Bergen Bulldog Focus. Today, if you don't know already, this is the last live show that Bergen Bulldog Radio is doing. Very unfortunate for our listeners, I know. But it got me thinking about how this is also my last semester and how graduation's coming up. So I wanted to learn more about graduation, the commencement for graduation, especially since there's a big change this semester with us going from the commencements we're usually in MetLife. Now we're moving to Prudential Center in Newark. And today I brought with me the Assistant Director of Student Life, Jared Farah. If you're a student, you know him because he's clogging up your inbox with things about commencement and how you have to sign up, get your quote, your picture, and all that. So today I have him in, and why don't you say hello to the people?
Hey, thank you so much for having me. My name is Jared Farah. I'm the Interim Assistant Director of Student Life. And yeah, I've been clogging up your emails, but students are still pretending that they haven't gotten an email yet. So I got to send a couple more before the big day.
Fair enough, fair enough. Now, today, I know you guys can't see him, but right now I'm looking at him, and he currently has cat whiskers drawn on his face. You want to tell the people why?
I just kind of like being a cat. I like my meow mix cold, but the real story is the Student Government Association is having their Spring Wonderfest, which is the carnival happening in the quad. So if any of you are listening on your way to come to school, come check out the carnival in the outdoor quad. It's going to be running until 5 o'clock today.
All right. Good to hear. Now, commencement. Now, I mentioned it earlier, but you guys moved from MetLife to Prudential Center in Newark. What caused that change?
Well, this year, this little event is happening. It's called the World Cup, and it's coming with the final game being at MetLife Stadium. I believe the FIFA Corporation has put over $1 billion into this program. So Bergen Community College, Fairleigh Dickinson University, Taylor Swift, BTS, we all got the boot this summer so they could get the field ready for the tournament.
All right, all right. I mean, it's a shame to see that Bergen doesn't care about his students as much as FIFA cares about his players, but it's good to know.
Oh, man. I didn't know we were this kind of radio show.
All right. But about commencement, too, now, to get everything in, like your photo, your quote, and everything, that ended on the 17th, yes?
Yes, that ended on the 17th, but if you send me, Jared Farah, an email at jfarah1@bergen.edu, there's a chance I'll be able to squeeze you in before the ceremony.
All right, good to hear. Now, another thing. In the emails for commencement, you mentioned something called Grad Fest that we'll be able to get our caps, our gowns, and whatnot at Grad Fest. Could you tell us a little bit more about what that is?
Yeah, Grad Fest is going to be running from 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. Tuesday, May 12th in the Student Center. You're going to be able to pick up your cap and gown. You're going to be able to decorate your caps. You're going to be able to grab some refreshments, do some photo booths, and it's kind of like one last goodbye with your friends before the ceremony. So it's just a final goodbye, just a little celebration to let our sophomores, juniors, fourth years, fifth year graduates know that we're going to miss you.
All right. As a third year graduate, that means a lot to me.
Let's go.
But also, you mentioned the caps and gowns. Are these free or?
Yes. Caps and gowns are free for all graduates. If you get yourself anything extra, you're going to have to pay for, but caps and gowns are free for all students. And I can answer a couple other things, but I don't want to step on your toes if you have any more questions.
No, I mean, answer as much as you want.
All right. So the caps and gowns are free. There are no tickets for the ceremony. So if you got 14 cousins who want to come, bring all 14 cousins. Seats are first come, first serve. So your family, but no one's going to stop them at the door.
All right. Thank you so much. And commencement, the actual graduation itself. What time is it taking place?
It starts at 10 a.m., but if you are a graduating student, we suggest you get there closer to 8:30 in the morning. We want to get started at 10 a.m. sharp, so the earlier the better, so we can line you up, get you in your seats, and get the show on the road.
All right. And back to GradFest, some students graduate in certain honor societies. PTK is here. Will they be able to get their sort of items like that at GradFest as well, or is that a separate process?
That's going to be a separate process. So if you're in Phi Theta Kappa, JKW honors, you're going to get it from the department themselves. But at GradFest, you're going to get your cap and gown and anything you ordered for yourself. Any honor that's coming from a department and honors college, you could get that from that office itself.
All right. And you have to go in person to these offices. Yes, they don't come to you?
Yes. Usually they contact you, let you know, congratulations, come here to pick it up on this day or any time before the ceremony.
All right. That's good to know. And so early, I got to ask, what are the exact plans for commencement? Are we getting a fireworks show? Are we singing up there?
I think it's going to start with me. I'm going to do the worm on stage to warm up the crowd. Maybe do a little bit of a backflip action. Who's to say? But it's going to be your regular kind of ceremony.
Right.
There's going to be some surprises. So I'm going to tell all of our graduating students now, you do not want to leave early. And that's all I can say about that.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, you're making us wait. You're making us
Yes.
anticipate. All right, I get it. So now I want to just talk about you personally. You're an interim assistant director at Student Life. How long has that been going on for?
I'm going to say since July 1st of last year. I started here as a part-timer at Bergen Community College, and I'm guessing we want to eat up some time so I can give you this whole story. All right. I started here as a part-timer at Bergen Community College as a part-timer for 4 years, and then I became an assistant through a grant. Then I became the coordinator of Student Life, and then turned into the assistant director, But this coming August will be my 8th year at Bergen Community College.
Wow, that's amazing, man. Now, I remember last month you were interviewed in The Torch, yes?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, I remember there was one part that specifically stuck out to me. You talked about how when you originally went to college, you were jaded, you were kind of didn't know what to do, but now that you're here, you want to be, and I'm pretty sure this is a direct quote, you want to be the person that you wish you had as a kid.
Yeah, the very cliche statement I make to all students. I want to be the person that 18-year-old me wish they had. Yeah, like I went to school, I went to a small high school, 400 kids total, not in my graduating class. And I pretty much have the same friends today that I had in 7th grade. When I went away to school, 10,000 people, I hated it. I went to class alone. I ate at the dining hall alone. I played video games on a Saturday night alone. I hated school. And then one day, one of my professors said, Jared, you're going to fail out if you don't pass my exam. And I said, oh, all right. And then I decided, time to ask for help. I made 3 friends. I joined a study group. We pulled all-nighters in the library Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday morning. I found out we studied the wrong thing, and I failed the exam anyway. But I made 3 friends from there. One was in student government, one was in a fraternity, and one person I eat breakfast with every day. And they ended up being my roommates for the next 2 years. And I wanted to get involved. So fall semester, no friends, hated it, didn't want to be there. I ended up on academic probation. Spring semester, I wanted to join my new friends group. I wanted to stay in college, and I ended up on the dean's list. So being involved and getting involved on campus really changed my college experience, and I'm lucky I get to help people do that here at Bergen Community College now.
Now, I know maybe it's a little too early to ask this, but how do you feel that you're doing about being the person you wish you had as a kid? Do you think you're fulfilling it well?
I'm a little heavier than I thought I'd be. But other than that, yeah, I'd like to say I'm helping out as much as I can.
Okay. That's good to hear, and I'm glad that this job's been treating you so well. Now, before you were an interim professor, what did you do beforehand?
Like before Bergen Community College?
For an interim director.
Okay, so I was the coordinator of Student Life. It's pretty much, how can I say this? Jeez Louise. As the coordinator, I kind of do the same job, but like on a smaller scale. I would just kind of be slightly involved in clubs. I would oversee a portion of the department's budget and I would just kind of assist whoever I can, whenever I can. Now, as the interim assistant director, I oversee student staff. I oversee the entire departmental budget, and I like to say things are just kind of more on my shoulders. So if something goes poorly, like I'm happy to say, if it goes poorly, it's my fault. And it is what it is. It's just kind of more responsibility.
I'm glad to hear that you're taking that responsibility with stride. Now, what do you think your future contains? You want to be the full director at Student of Full Life, maybe president one day?
Yeah, maybe president one day. But like right now, my goals are a little bit small. Like I don't know if it's going to be here, Bergen Community College, or somewhere else. I'd like to be a dean of students. One of the roles that I also picked up as a interim assistant director is like I started taking on some of the student conduct side. Our office is the Office of Student Life and Student Conduct. So half of it is fun, activities, student clubs, leadership development, and the other half is like working on some students' behavior.
All right, it's good to hear. So
I've taken on that role, and I think the skills that I learned from this will help me find a position as a dean later on.
It's beautiful, and I really do hope. Hopefully, it's here, but I really do hope you get that job soon.
So, do you ever watch Jerry Maguire?
No, I haven't.
Oh, there's one famous line. It says, "Show me the money." So we'll start with that.
Whoever shows you the money first, you running?
If that happens here, it happens here. If not,
all right. Well, I hope it does happen here because I mean, just to speak from personal experiences, Jared's a great guy. He helped me shoot my film. He helped me secure locations for my film in digital filmmaking last semester. That's why I even approached him for this. And I really do think that he's great at what he does. He's very approachable. And I do think that he is doing a great job at being the type of person that he wishes he had when he was 18, because he's the type of person I wish I knew about when I was 18, just coming into this college, not knowing anyone, not knowing anything. And I think it's great that he's, he's doing stuff with like the carnival, like you said. Yeah. And is that going on in any other days, or is that just for today?
It's just today. It's going on until 5 p.m. So 5 p.m. Once you guys wrap up with class, go out there, ride some mechanical rides. Hopefully there's still some food left. Maybe the staff didn't eat it all, but there should be plenty of food for all students.
You think there's any more face paint left? You think I could get some cat whiskers too?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, man, that's
At
great.
the very least, there'll be cat whiskers for everyone.
Yeah, I'm definitely running out. But again, it's just, and thank you so much for doing this interview too. This is what I mean by approachable. He's a great guy to be around, great guy to talk to. He knows a lot of stuff about the students. He cares about the students too, which I think is a big one. You don't really get that a lot with a lot of, usually it's always like a joke that like people like higher ups don't care and things like that. But I think Jared's changing that stigma for sure.
I think it's because I'm not that high up. I think if,
Okay, so anyways, it's great talking to you. Could we just do one quick recap on commencement?
Yeah, of course. Commencement, it's going to be May 15th at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. We're going to start at 10 a.m. Students, please arrive there around 8:30 so we can line you up and start as soon as possible. Pick up your cap and gowns on Tuesday, May 12th between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. in the Student Center.
All right. Thank you so much, Jared, for your time. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have left. And again, I just want to thank you so much for coming in, talking to us, giving us the time of day, especially during such a busy period during the carnival. I mean, what a guy, man.
Hey, I'm here for the students, man. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Bro, but are you okay to drive?
Yeah, I didn't drink that much.
April is Alcohol Awareness Month, a time to think about the choices we make. Drinking may seem harmless, but it can have serious consequences. Alcohol slows reaction time and impairs judgment. Every year, thousands of lives are lost due to drunk driving.
Hey, can you give me a ride? Or maybe call me a taxi?
Absolutely. No problem.
Don't be a statistic. Plan a safe ride home. For resources and support, call 988 or visit the website, 988lifeline.org. You are not alone.
Here's what's happening at Bergen. Stop by Boulangerie Bergen for fresh coffee and pastries. Enjoy a student-run meal at Bergen Bistro. Support Bulldogs Athletics and check out the upcoming Student Art Expo at Gallery Bergen. For all event details and more, visit the Bergen Daily, your go-to for everything happening on campus. And don't miss tonight's performance, The Peter Furlan Project, live at 7:30 p.m. in the Anna Maria Saccone Theater. Get your tickets now at tickets.bergen.edu. Stay connected with Bergen.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Bergen Bulldog Live. In Dog Pound Sports this week, on Tuesday the 21st, the Bulldog baseball team went against Salem Community College, unfortunately losing the game 9-7. On Wednesday the 22nd, they faced off against Salem a second time and sadly fell to them again, ending the game with a score of 9-5. Better luck next time. Looking ahead, on Friday, the baseball team is back in action against Northampton Community College at 3:30 p.m., followed by a Saturday doubleheader with games at 12 and 3. Over at softball, on Tuesday, they lose a doubleheader to Rowan College, South Jersey, with the first game totaling 17-0 and the second 16-5. They'll be getting another shot this weekend and are facing off against Rowan again. Catch Friday's game at 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. in Gloucester, and Saturday's game at 12 p.m. and 2 p.m. in Cumberland. In Major League Baseball, the Yankees tried to sweep the Red Sox tonight in Boston, while the Mets tried to make it 2 in a row against the Minnesota Twins after breaking their 12-game losing streak this Wednesday night. This weekend, the Yankees head to Houston and the Mets host Colorado. In the NFL, all eyes are on the upcoming draft, which starts tonight. The Jets pick second overall in the first round, while the Giants have the 5th and number 10 picks. And that's your Dog Pound Sports Update. Let's see the weather we'll be having for this week. Lorena, take it away.
Thanks, Evan. For weather today, it's sunny outside with highs reaching 74 degrees. It will get cloudy overnight with lows reaching 53 degrees. Tomorrow, we'll have mostly cloudy skies throughout the day with a high of 66 degrees and a low of 47 degrees. On Saturday, expect rain showers in the morning and more steady rain in the afternoon. The high will be 50 degrees. Rainfall will be around half an inch. Sunday will also have early rain showers with some sunshine later on in the day. The high will be 55 degrees. And that's all for the weather report.
Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Amanda Hopper, and today we're doing something a little bit more laid back. We're doing a talk back with my fellow classmates and Professor Williams to wrap up everything we've done in radio production. Over these past few months, we've done everything from man-on-the-street interviews to news segments, commercial, PSAs, and even our long-form focus projects. So today we're just going to talk about what we learned, what surprised us, and what we're actually taking away from all of this. First, I want to ask my classmates a few questions. Looking back on everything we did this semester, what was your favorite project and why?
I think, me personally, my favorite project this semester, it'd have to be the focus that we did. It was a really intense project, and it forced me and my partner to go through a lot, but it was really fun throughout the whole thing, so I'd say that's my favorite.
My favorite was the Vox Populi assignment because that was like the first assignment we had, and it was your first time, well, my first time trying to like edit my own thing, so it was fun.
My favorite was the client commercials. We got to work as like a big team, and we got to talk to like different companies in the community and talk about it and promote them. So that was my favorite.
So what was something that was harder than you expected when we started this class?
Something harder than I expected was trying to learn the new software. I mostly use Pro Tools when editing things, but that wasn't available on these PCs, so I had to learn Adobe from scratch. And it was a process, but I learned all the commands and stuff, and now I think I'm pretty capable with it, so I'm proud of that.
For me, it would be time management, especially when our material has to reach a specific time, like 30-second PSA. It's difficult to fit everything in 30 seconds, so it's just like picking out what's important that can make the cut.
I think the hardest part was like the speaking and the like reading off of a script for me. I kept stuttering and it got difficult.
And what was one moment from this class that either went really well or completely wrong?
One moment from this class that went, I'd say really wrong, it was the focus project, right? And me and my partner Melody for the focus, we were doing good work, but everything went wrong one week, and we just couldn't get anything done because she got sick. I was hit with too many assignments, so we really had to scrounge together, but we pulled through.
I would say for my answer, it would also be the focus assignment. Unfortunately, my topic was switched and my initial partner wasn't there, and it was just kind of like confusing. It was a little messy, but it got done, so that's all that matters.
I think something that went right was like we started out with the live shows, and then we progressed and kept going and kept going, kept getting better every week. So that's what I thought went right.
And do you see yourself using any of these skills outside of a class, like in a job or even in everyday life?
Okay, so sorry.
Sorry, no, you're good.
Well, I definitely see myself using these tools. I mean, I didn't come in liking radio. I want to make movies, but I learned Adobe Audition, and Audition is pretty good with audio and things like that, and that'll definitely help me. And it also helped me build an actual voice for myself, you know, not like being able to talk to people and whatnot. So I think, yeah, I'll definitely be able to use the stuff I learned in this class in the real world.
As for me, this is something I want to do. I want to go into broadcasting, so I think that I'll definitely use the stuff that I learned in this class, like keeping things on time and the editing skills I've learned.
I agree that it was like very practice-based, so obviously like the editing software is like something that we'd use in a future career in broadcasting, but also I think the lessons of like time management and like just reviewing and being confident in the work you're doing.
And now I want to include Professor Williams in the conversation.
Well, hi, everybody. I got to adjust this mic because it's set for our 6-foot tall Michael Richardson, our host today. So let me get it set. Can everybody hear me? Okay, I'm good.
All right.
What do you got for me, Amanda?
So from your perspective, what's the biggest improvement you usually see in students from the beginning to the end of the semester?
I just think that you're all just talking to each other. You're all collaborating. I mean, it was like a wall of silence when the first couple of weeks. I'm like giving you my best stuff. I'm, talking here. I'm looking to get a little bit more back from the class, and I'm going home. I'm going, what am I doing wrong? These kids aren't talking. But now, look at this. We're live here on Torch TV. It's the 3 o'clock hour on Thursday, April the 23rd, and here we are. And this is the culmination of a great 3 months, and I'm just so proud of you guys. I mean, you said it in the beginning, all the skills that you guys picked up.
Yeah.
And I think right out of the box, I think who mentioned about the man on the street, the Vox Populi.
Lorena,
That's scary. If you've never done anything like this, take your phone and out and asking questions like, have you ever lost anything? And it's like to complete strangers. That must have been a real shock to the system, but you all survived, and here we are.
What's one skill from this class you think is the most important if someone wants to go into media or radio?
I think it's personal accountability. I think it's reliability. I think we did lose a couple of students at the beginning of the semester, but those of you that remain, I'm just so proud of you. You've shown, that you're there. You're accountable. You love doing teamwork here, and that's what's going to sustain you in your careers. Reliability. Show people that you are skillful and dependable, and you're all going to do great. And I wish you all the luck in the world. And I hope we'll stay in touch, and I hope some of you will take our podcasting class, which, by the way, podcasting will be live here on Torch TV at 5:30 with their goodbye show this afternoon.
All right. I feel like that was such a good way to wrap up things. It's crazy to think about everything we've done this semester and how much we've all grown from it. Thank you guys so much for sharing and being a part of the conversation today. And now we're going to have Michael close us out for today.
Michael!
Bergen Bulldog Radio was engineered and edited by Yuri Neredev and Jordel Burrell. Bulldog Focus segments by Jaden Mercado and Amanda Hopper. Newscasters were Lorena Nunez Cruz and Riley Hamilton. Sports and weather by Evan Tolene and Lorena Nunez Cruz. Public service and promotional messages by Lillian Venskes and Evan Tolene. And our Bulldog mascot is Jameson. If you missed any portion, this program will be repeated at various times here on Torch TV, Fios Channel 26 through Sunday, April 26, 2026, and is available anytime on the YouTube Bergen Bulldog Radio channel. The next live program will air beginning during the fall 2026 semester. The executive producer of Bergen Bulldog Radio is Professor Robert Williams. I am your host, Michael Richardson, and thanks for joining us on Bergen Bulldog!